I I actually wanted to show you guys my earrings before I put them on, because I made these, and they're part of the topic here. Little thing.
Oh shit, that's fine.
What's good, my BMF Army? Y'all ready for today? I hope you all are doing well. As I always start off to say, these are crazy times right now. Hope everybody's safe and Gucci out there. Weed is life. I do agree. Jay said that. Carlos, what's good? On tonight's WeedCast, there is a low chance of sobriety and a high chance of sweet old THC. So your favorite Jedi BMF God is here, joined by my bro from another Mo, my pro wrestler, superstar Whiplash. Thank you for being here. What's good?
Man,
How's life?
All good.
How's everything? How you doing?
Everything's good. Everything's good. Very COVID-free. Working high as fuck.
Wonderful. That's great things to hear these days.
Word.
Are you currently sober? Is the question.
Hell no.
Oh gosh. Today I wanted to get, I do these WeedCasts from time to time. This is, I think, my third or fourth, something like that. I wanted to get my bro's, backstory, because he is also a smoker. Obviously, the WeedCast today is on the topic of Chiba, reefer, marijuana, the green mile, cannabis, whatever you want to call it. You guys are welcome to comment and question below. You already know we're going to engage with you. Everything is uncensored here, so speak your piece, but no hate and ignorance. You already know. The superstar is, excuse me, I said this. The superstar is going to dish his weed smoking history with us tonight. Before you get started, I just want you to take the BMF weed oath. Please put your right hand over your chest and do solemnly swear to tell the truth, praise the weed gods, and forevermore. Okay.
I got you.
So tell us, bro, how old were you when you started smoking? How did it come into your life?
I was about, I think I was 17. And actually, it was like a rumor going around with my family and shit. There was kind of a rumor that I was a stoner already, and I wasn't. I didn't smoke nothing. I just hung out with a whole bunch of people that smoked. I just never smoked. I don't know why. I just never did it. So since it was going around and everybody was believing it, I was like, well, I should at least get high out of it. Fuck it. Everybody believes I smoke already. I might as well smoke anyway. Fuck it.
So would you say you succumbed to the pressure?
No, it's just if everybody gonna be talking shit that I'm smoking, I might as well smoke. I'm not gonna be fighting everybody that I don't smoke. Fuck it. I might as well enjoy it. And I'm glad I did. Because I've been high ever since.
And how did you feel your first time? What was your first experience like? Because I know I remember mine, like, really clearly. It was a special day for me.
My first experience, I was actually chilling with my uncle and some of his friends. And he, I didn't know that he smoked, but he was about to smoke. So he had to tell me so that he could smoke freely. And he was just like, yo, if you ever want to smoke, let me know, and I got you. So, maybe an hour and a half, 2 hours later, no, my uncle.
Oh, okay.
So, maybe 2 hours later, we chilling, he's fried out his mind with his friends, and it's like, fuck it. I see one of those things, and it was over. A lot of people say like you really don't get high the first time you smoke. That's
Right.
bullshit because I was fucked up.
So was I.
Yeah.
I actually, growing up, my mom always told me, if you want to try this shit, you better tell me, because I want you to try it here in the house. And I was fortunate enough to have a parent that open, and I was 12.
Damn.
13. So my mom, she wrote my first one, and it was a joint. And she told me, I want to know how you feel after. And I was just giggling and laughing. And then she asked me later, is this something you want to continue doing? And, that was my experience. But I definitely started smoking regularly by the age of 18. And, it's been my love ever since. My greatest reason for recommending this to people is because it has so many medicinal uses. It's not just about the high. It does help with pain, anxiety, or any of the type of conditions you may be going through. It's very helpful. Why would you recommend it?
It helps me a lot with pain, especially like being a wrestler and shit. Like I'm always in pain all the time. And it does help a lot with the pain, but I'm not gonna lie, most of my weed smoking is just for recreational purposes. I just like being high. I like the feeling of being high. And I've been smoking for so long that being high is like normal. So it's like, I need, like, without weed, now I'm not like a cranky weed smoker. If I don't got weed, I just, fuck it, I don't got it. But I like being high. Well, you know me, I just like being high.
You lay back, yeah.
Yeah, I'm just cool.
Carlos said, who else told their mom that their eyes were red because the water in the school swimming pool? Oh, you gotta hide it from your parents, huh?
Oh shit, nah, I didn't smoke till later in life, so I was like, whatever. Then my father, actually, this is a bad thing that parents do. It's like, my dad took this route, like he said, oh, you want to smoke? I'm gonna show you. And he just kept rolling blunts after blunt after blunt and like making me smoke them. And I'm like, this is the craziest punishment ever. Like, thank you so much right now.
It was more like a reward.
Oh yeah, exactly. That's what I'm saying. And then he cooked some fucking chocolate chip pancakes after that. Like, it was crazy.
What would you say in a commercial for weed?
Oh shit. I don't know.
Do you use any like CBD products, or would you endorse any?
Hell man. CBD products is like not being high.
They're actually really good, some of them.
Nah.
I use like the soaps and the body wash, and it's actually a calming feeling that you do feel.
That would actually work.
It's really tingly. It kind of numbs you a bit.
Alright. I don't know, my experience with CBD is just like, you just numb. Like you don't really feel high, you just really don't feel anything.
What about you guys watching? Let me check the comments, hold on.
Oh shit, it's a lot. Nah, yeah, I don't really like CBD stuff.
Everybody's throwing smoke signals. My biggest pet peeve lately is how much I spend on weed, because I won't say that I'm a smoker that gets mad when I don't have weed, but leave me the fuck alone and don't get on my nerves if I don't have weed. You know what I mean?
Yeah, word.
I definitely need it because I do, suffer from anxiety above everything, but I do go through physical pains as well. So I definitely want it, especially after a long day of work or whatever the case is, to be there.
Yeah. Nah, weed is pretty expensive now. I don't know. Not to say I smoke some trash, because I don't, but
and times have changed because I remember growing up, early teens. So I remember growing up how much it was different. Like the dealers, first of all, they pack their bags extra light now. I remember back in the day, you could get a Nick bag and pull like 3 L's out of that. Nicks don't even
I don't know about that. Chill. Nah. A Nick bag, I never got. Yes, I never got 3 L's out of a Nick bag. Not out of a Nick bag. Hell no.
What? Yes, fat ass Nicks. You had to be a
hell no. You gonna see my man Mike. You gonna see my man Mike in the projects.
There was times I was pushing it and my bags were official.
Oh, you seriously? You did it.
The weed itself is, mediocre at best most of the time.
Yeah.
I miss the potency, and the fat bags of yesteryear. It's not getting any better either. Now they got all these fucking grades, which I don't care about. I only care about it actually doing what it's supposed to do. And now that you have all these grades, they like, okay, this price got to be higher because this is some good shit and whatever. And I'll smoke both, and there's not really a difference to me. So that kind of pisses me off about buying weed today.
Yeah, and I really don't know the difference between like an indica or sativa because it all does the same shit.
I can taste the difference. And
not supposedly like one
taste
puts you to sleep and one doesn't, but whatever.
They be saying it's kush or piff, and it doesn't taste like that. It tastes like nothing.
No.
What's something from when you first started smoking that you miss now that has changed, or vice versa?
Like you said, the amount of weed you get. Like, before you could buy fucking $10, you good for the day. Now you gotta spend $60, and that's just for the session.
Light it, don't fight it, Dom. P.L.E.S. said that.
Oh, my man, P. What up, you old fuck?
Can you recommend or tell me what you guys used to roll up? Because I'm so tired of these Blumvilles too. Either they stale as fuck, or they don't freaking stick when you lick it, or they burn in your throat. I'm so tired of it.
I roll Blumvilles too, so I can't recommend something else. I don't fuck with papers. I hate rolling papers. Actually, I miss smoking Dutches so much. It's just for a Dutch now. It's like niggas charge $3 for a Dutch. They wildin'.
Yo, for what?
Get out of here. One Dutch, $3. Fuck out of here. Unless you go see my man Kuko, the neighborhood dealer. He got whatever you want. Cigarettes.
2 Dutches and 2 Dutches now is what a Nick bag and a Dutch. Back in the day, you used to be able to get a Nick and a Dutch.
For real. And a munchie real quick.
And think about it, a lot of the new smokers now, like this generation, they don't even know. They think they got it good right now.
These kids are retarded. That's what it is. They want to be smoking all kind of crazy shit. Throwing in some grabba, and they got all these devices and shit. I'm good.
Oh yeah, like the latest, they were putting fentanyl.
Yeah, you see? All of that. I'm good on that.
Why? Or what's going on?
I don't want that.
I heard about it.
Actually, my brother got a one of them like the medicinal card shit.
Yeah.
He got some crazy stuff. Like crystals and all kind of other shit. And at first I was like, I don't know. That looks a little crazy. But after I smoked it, it's pretty good.
I don't think
I gotta bring you some of that stuff, I'm telling you.
Those dispensary. Oh, my girl's in here. What's up, Mika? She always makes an entrance.
All right. Light it up, girl.
That's cool. What's up, guys? Tell me your weed stories. What do you have to contribute to the conversation?
Getting people in trouble, man.
You always in trouble. What are you talking about? You talking about weed?
Man, I know, but I'm like a quasi-celebrity. You know what I'm saying? People, this type of stuff is frowned upon. You know what I'm saying?
Thank you, Mika. I was showing them. I made these actually for 420. It's a little blunt thing. I painted it.
Oh shit! It got smoke. I just noticed the smoke coming off the blunt. That's fire.
You got a lot, so tell us some. First we'll say you have a lot. I'll tell you.
It gets crazy.
About smoking. Like, I like smoking with people who never smoked before, because I don't know about now, but
nah, when I do that, when I smoke with people for the first time, like it's their first time, I feel like a bad influence because I'm so much a supporter of smoking weed that it's like, yeah, you should do it. But then I turn them on to some shit and they be fucked up. So I feel bad, but yeah, it's cool.
I've only
people say you can't.
In my life.
And people always say is that you can't OD on weed. I beg to differ. I think you could.
Why do you think that?
Because
you did it.
I mean, it wasn't like an overdose. It wasn't like nothing compared to like a heroin overdose or not. Like I didn't almost die or no shit like that. But I was fucked up. The whole room was spinning. I fucking threw up a few times. It was crazy.
How many blunts did you smoke? Get the shot.
Yo, see, he knows. See, Chris knows, man. Chris knows, bro. Right? It was
how many blunts did you smoke?
All right, look, this is what happened. I was with my father, right? And this nigga enjoys smoking in bathrooms for some reason. So, I'm in the bathroom with my father. He rolls up like 4 blunts. We smoking. Every time I get that my blunt gets small, he takes my roach and gives me a whole nother blunt. So after like 4, I was like, yo, my man, like, stop, nigga. Like, I don't want it, bro. He's like, nah, here, smoke. So I start smoking it. I look down like this. When I look back up, that nigga was spinning around with the room, and I was like, yo, it's over, son. I'm about to throw up. He was like, oh, yeah, give me the blunt. Throw up. Go ahead, do it. Like, if he went through this before.
He was waiting.
Yeah, like, he knew. He seen it. So, I was like, all right. I threw up. That nigga came back. He was like, you threw up? I was like, yes. You feel better? Yes. Good. Light it back up. Go ahead. And that's how it went, you know?
That's terrible. Do you know what you were smoking?
Oh, since I was with my father, it was most likely the worst bud in the world, wrapped in like a chocolate Dutch, and it was just not a fun experience.
I did not like chocolate.
No, but if you smoke enough of that whack shit, you'll get high.
Yeah. Mika said, my first time smoking, this guy was saying he had the movie Bad Boys 3. This was years ago. He played the DVD and it was stand-up comedy. I couldn't stop laughing. Okay.
So it wasn't Bad Boys 3?
So we got Pyro in here.
Alright. I guess not.
He said, eat an entire brownie from California and you feel like you're melting into the chair.
Please, get out of here. Actually, Pyro's brother, that's the first time I ever got high off edibles, chilling with Pyro's brother. I was fucked up.
That means he's right. That means he's telling the truth.
Nah, he just gave me like No, he just gave me way too much that I shouldn't have ate. And yeah, that shit fucked me up.
Fresco said 3 to 4 pulls, I'm gone. I mean, so you don't smoke often.
Yeah, that's
Every
not
time
good, brother.
I turned my head, my eyes had a delayed reaction. I ended up going to the hospital.
Off of weed? You went to the hospital? God damn.
I was off one blunt.
Nah, that's different. They gave you something else, bro.
They had to give me Xanax. My heart rate was super high. Oh, you had one of the paranoids. That's that younger shit.
Or you smoked nigga smoked a clip blunt.
Not even to make a joke, but I smoked one time with this kid that was from Yonkers, and for some reason, whatever the fuck he smoked had embalming fluid in it, and the nigga ended up in a coma.
What the fuck?
The weirdest thing ever. We were standing in the staircase, and the nigga went backwards, fell down the stairs. It was
crazy. Sorry, I was with like a group of people, but we was with this one white kid was hanging out with us, my man Sean Matthews, and we was pretty fucked up, like real high, right? So then we started playing Marvel vs. Capcom, right? So you know how when you turn the game on and it's like all those flashy lights and shit?
Yeah.
This nigga started seizuring out of nowhere, all for the flashy lights, and he was mad high.
Oh my god.
I smacked the shit out of him. And he woke right up. It was amazing.
Oh, you saved him. Even though that was pretty funny as hell.
At first I wanted to record it, right? But then everybody looked at me like, what? How you gonna, this nigga's having a seizure, you gonna record it, right? Alright, cool. So I smacked him. Then when I smacked him, that nigga woke up and goes, you should have recorded it, bro.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Should have recorded it.
Yeah.
And I would have recorded me smacking them too. It would have been the best shit ever.
And everybody who told you that probably will record it if they was in the street and somebody.
Now they would, yeah. Hell yeah. That's what people do now. They see you dying in the street, niggas record that shit.
That's life.
Word.
Weed. Can live with it.
You see? Now you're making me want to smoke again. I like it.
Weed. Can live without it. Can't live without it. It's a double.
Hell yeah. Yo, I gotta bring you one of these right here. This shit right here is the shit.
Was that from over where you were?
Yeah. It's fucking amazing. The weed is purple. It's fucking great. Hell yeah.
How much are those?
$25.
Oh, I want.
That's if you know the guy, though. Nah, he's probably gonna try to get you. You know what I'm saying?
If you bring it, I'll give you the money.
No, yeah, I got you. No problems.
Disclaimer: these transactions are completely legal now. Don't try to talk shit, okay?
Yeah.
Because weed is legal now. I tell you, and people are taking advantage of that legalness. I be going downtown, I come out the train and it smells like weed. I'm like, I'm still not like accustomed to it. It's still weird, especially downtown where you would never in your life before just be in the open smoking.
The shit that bugs me out is when that happens, when I smell it out of nowhere. When I look around and see who it is that got the bug, it's like, oh, word. This little white girl right here.
Lucky said weed is the world. That thing.
What's the worst experience you got with weed?
Mika said it smells like weed in the city and in every public place. It's true. I work at the garden, and as soon as I come out the train, there's somebody shooting heroin. Right there.
They sell weed in front of the garden.
There's somebody shooting heroin, and then when I come up out the stairs, there's somebody smoking weed. I'm like,
Yo, they sell weed right there, like with a table and
right where the cops are at. They got the table out with the different.
No, for real. Like it's all good. Like they sell hats and shit.
But then you gotta be wary of where you buy shit from too, because you don't know what these people are trying to sell you either. So I still don't feel that comfortable getting from strangers like that, you know. Make it say facts. It be from the people you wouldn't think that smoke. Yeah.
Word up.
You asked me a question, right? I'm sorry.
Yeah, what was the worst experience you ever had with weed?
I got stuck in the elevator after blazing 7 blunts. I was in a cipher of people, and I was by myself. And see, the thing with me is I'm already claustrophobic.
Public promotion of
So if you put claustrophobic with weed paranoia,
legal, I figured it'd be.
by the time the fire department came, because this was in the projects, and they took their sweet time, you know how they do.
My glow went at it.
By the time they came, I didn't even have clothes on. I felt like I was stuck. I couldn't breathe. I was like, I'm sorry, guys. But yeah, I would never want to go through that shit again.
Yeah.
So you know, the weed hits you different.
It's because
I was super paranoid.
Associated with.
That's fucked up.
If there was a camera in that elevator, I'll tell you. It would have went viral.
Word.
Niggas are ready.
Punk City said,
Unliked by nobody in the world wants to fuck.
Hey BMF, love you from Cleveland. Love you. I miss you. We got a podcast soon. You've been eluding me.
Nobody gives a fuck. Right. Nobody gives a fuck to their public image.
What's up, guys? Y'all too quiet. I want to hear your weed stories.
Who they are in real life is acceptable for all public.
For me, I was having a terrible day one day. So, with my last $10, I bought some weed. I go home, crush up the weed. I go to the garbage on my left here, crack open the Dutch. When I look back to the right, my fucking chihuahua was eating my weed. It's not funny, don't laugh. That shit. Oh, that's fucked up. Yo. That shit was.
What did acting later?
I don't know. I threw it. I felt really bad after that, but I was having a really terrible day. So that dog had to do a moonsault real quick.
Oh man,
it was not fun. It was not fun. Not a good day.
Have you ever used weed to have sex?
What do you mean?
I mean, you know how I know growing up with a lot of bitches that'll fuck you for lighting up a bag of weed. So
nah,
I don't know.
That's crackhead behavior right there. I'm good on that.
I know.
That's crazy. That's crazy.
And I have homies who tell me it still happens. Homies that's
oh snap! Your dog ate your weed too. Nothing happens to them. Don't worry about it. They just eat it and then that's it. they just go about their day and you just out of. Yeah, whatever. My chihuahua didn't feel shit. Bless you.
Thank you. My dog was definitely high. She got high as fuck. She had munchies. She was hungry as fuck. And I had to laugh because, you know, she didn't know I didn't even get mad at her at the time I had more weed. Probably if it were the same situation as yours, I would have been mad. But
yeah, I was mad as hell.
I was laughing because I knew she had the munchies as fuck.
I wanted the munchies. That was the problem. That's when I was a fat nigga too. I was mad as hell.
Punk City said my worst experience was getting high for the first time and being absolutely quiet, and I forgot I was waiting for the bus. I didn't get home till 5 a.m.
Oh damn! You should have been walking, my boy. I ain't waiting for no bus for fucking hours. You girls start walking.
Stop slamming.
Fucking.
I am flinging the door closed.
Stop flinging it.
What's the big
You ever had to deal with you ever had to deal with the police when you was really, really high?
Tell me.
No, because I only had to deal with police when it came to fighting, and I was never high any of those.
All right, now forget it.
I had to deal with them because of weed right before it was legal.
Don't mean shit.
But
shit, that shit is the worst. Being mad paranoid and shit.
They then took me in for half a bag of weed. They just really wanted to make the quota that day. Punk City said the second worst experience was buying weed and literally did not know that what I was doing or asking for or how much I was asking for.
So you just said, give me weed? You don't know what you want, what you need, how much of it. You're just going to be like, yo, let me get it, and that's it.
There are, some people in the world that I believe should not be smoking.
What?
And the reason I say that is because the people that do smoke and they carry the stigmas that they put to weed smokers already. Like, if weed makes you extra lazy or have no drive in life, whatever the case is, all the stigmas and stereotypes that they put in movies and stuff about weed smokers or what people think of weed smokers in general, it's probably a lot different today, obviously, but they're still there. Those people probably shouldn't be smoking. That's just my opinion. Because honestly, for me, it does not do that. I'm perfectly capable of doing everything. I'm functioning very normally when I'm smoking or if I'm not. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Does that make sense?
I'm with you. I think old people should smoke weed.
A lot of them do.
Yeah, but like all of them though. Like
when I was
every old person. Like it should be a requirement when you get past a certain age, like you just gotta smoke weed now.
Right, I get you.
Old people are fun as fuck when they high.
Mika said when I smoke, I would clean the shit out the house. See? She gets busy like me.
So you clean the shit out the house?
Swerving said one time walking to 71st, I got pulled over on a cop.
I would clean the shit out the house.
I had to chew on the blood and swallow.
What?
Oh no!
What kind of weed you got that make you clean the house?
Yo, I could clean after smoking, and I'll be even more into it. I throw on the and I'm in there scrubbing.
I'm not trying to do shit, especially clean. If anything, I'll roll a blunt and have it right there like a reward after I'm done cleaning. Then yeah.
Pyro says, came home from a bachelor party in Canada and there was a joint, smoked. Then had a long stay with the customs cop at the border. Damn,
son, that nigga touched your butthole.
Those cops aren't really fun.
Those cops touched your butthole, Pyro. That's not good.
Oh, man. It's terrible.
You was not having a good time.
Weed.
Wow.
I honestly am thinking deeply about actually trying to learn how to grow my own shit, man, because that's how fed up I am, though. With this street shit.
It's not as hard as you would think.
New York, we still don't have medical stuff. We don't have dispensaries. And it's a hassle. So
if my crazy ass father could have a weed plant that grew up to his ceiling, you could do it.
It was good money.
It wasn't I would not smoke it, or I wouldn't advise anybody else to smoke it. But
damn,
it was a big ass plant. He had a big ass thing. He was smoking it. Don't get me wrong.
Pyro says butthole was safe.
Yeah, all right. Like customs, bro.
Mika said one time I ate a half of Rice Krispie. Everyone fell asleep, but I cleaned the whole kitchen and stood up watching Planet Earth on Netflix. I was high and I had a sugar high too. Pyro said just had to walk on a straight line, one leg, and do a bunch of stupid tests. I would have been tight. I would have failed the straight line. I can't even walk a straight line normally.
Word. I got a metal leg. I can do that.
You know what I could use right now? One of the Coronas. And we'll be throwing like a shot of liquor in the Corona right now.
That's actually not a bad idea.
Because I'm baked. I feel nice. That would be like...
I want a shot glass over here.
With cream on the ice cream.
Don't. I'm upset now.
They got the dogs and my clothes stayed on. I swear, Sensei. Well, none of us should be getting in any trouble with the popo for Bud.
No, I think we. Yeah, I think we good.
For anything, you see you smoking and a cop come by, don't get nervous. Ask him if he wants some.
No, yeah, they don't do anything.
But now with COVID.
Word, that shit is... You get in more trouble for coughing on somebody now.
Oh, man. The world is...
Yo, that is one of the best shits ever. If anybody watching this enjoys smoking in the street, yo, smoke and catch like one of those big ass weed coughs and watch people run away from you. It's the best shit in the world. Yo, oh my God.
You can't even sneeze.
Especially nothing. So especially me being a person that I don't like people next to me anyway, I love it. I'll be coughing to the motherfucker.
You know I can relate to you.
That is the best.
Are we terrible?
Nah. We just don't like people. That's okay.
It kind of grows, that feeling grows every day.
Yep.
But I love you, my BMF Army. Thank you for joining us today. And Whiplash, thanks for being here. We enjoy your story.
Thank you so much. Yeah, we should do another one. There's a lot more stories.
I could talk about weed all the time, for sure. You already know you'll be back. He'll be back.
Mm-hmm.
You guys subscribe
100%.
to BMF Goddess on YouTube, please. And may the force be with y'all. Good